Oh, Daddy.
Thank you. Thank you. You just grab it.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Rachel.
Smile pretty for the camera.
Hello.
Rachel's video in the house.
Is she?
She's indecent. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she's packaged.
Put some clothes on.
No. Ben.
Ben, no.
No.
No, sir.
No.
So we said the same type of fire. Am I on phone right now?
I'm recording.
You're doing this right
Yeah, I'm recording.
I sent a picture to Michael. He said that's great.
We had visitors.
Really good right here. I figured it was a little closer.
Let's go.
Roll Tide.
Is this the
All right, hang up, Mama. You can't go flying.
Old crow,
All right, babe. Yeah, we're about to lose a float.
Oh, we are no longer afloat. Babe, you're gonna.
Here, y'all, can you lean against it?
It's still recording?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that gonna stay now?
I'm like holding this lefty. Can't even see it because my whole hand is blocking it. Don't know what kind of angles. Wait, no. Ooh.
No.
Alright, suck it up, okay? I'm holding all your stuff right now, and I'm trying to take a video of your mama driving.
Gotta go back. Well, I mean, that's it. It's going for Instagram. I think Trevor. Oh. Is there cars coming? Is that what you're going for?
No, there's a couple cars in the road.
Oh, little cars. I think Trevor.
Oh, I see Trevor Largan married.
Oh, yeah. He fits in very well.
Hi, baby.
We haven't even started it yet. You know, it's already been doing nothing.
Which means
Say hey, Billy.
we woke up in the morning,
Say hey, Billy.
4 o'clock. Yeah, high tide is 10 o'clock. Yeah. If you want to get up early, you might be able to sunrise at 6:30. I got out here about a little bit of that incoming car over there on the east dock. Right there about 7:30 in the morning. And maybe just came back early.
Let him crawl. He can.
Well, I don't have to do something. Fishing and then.
Hey, baby.
Ben!
Hey, baby.
Is it good?
Oh!
It's okay. Em likes ice cream.
Good, buddy?
Give me a napkin. Get a napkin. Get a napkin.
Is it good?
Yeah, I know.
Mommy, I don't want any more ice cream.
You done?
Yeah.
Oh, ha.
We already had one, so I got one. Yes, take it.
Nom nom.
That's it.
All gone. All gone.
Oh, we got a refill, Bubba.
Look, I got the ball now.
I like the way you think, right?
Hey, look, I got the ball now.
Why don't we run?
Oh, too close. No, you're too close. You're too close.
Walk fast, Steve.
No, that's the same thing. Slow down.
Rah!
On, so if I need you, I'll call you, but that's all right.
Careful.
We were leaving to go to Boston, I mean to Kentucky the next day.
I was driving in Truman. Jump. He's like,
You brought me back.
I'm being a police car.
Oh,
I'm being a police car.
Oh,
the blue light.
Because you lied.
Aww, boo. Watch out.
Watch the baby. Yeah, y'all be careful around here. Go, Bubba, go. You cheat. Come on, stand up. No. You going this way? Sorry, I'm not.
You're fine.
This is Millie's teacher.
Whoa.
Well, how was
I know,
that?
I'm trying to.
You got a bad grade? That's your teacher.
Too much.
Well, tell him you want
Is that your ball?
It's my best friend.
Oh, your best friend.
What you doing? What? Oh, you can go play. Rock, go play.
You want to speak to Millie? Hold on a second. Millie, this is for you. It's
You better run. See Jared?
Hey, Mama.
Look at those people.
Are you talking to your teacher?
Too close.
Coming back it up.
Too close. Everybody's sleeping, sleeping.
Right.
Very bright.
Wow.
Hey, Bin Bin. Hey.
Guys, create a way.
Ooh. Graceful. I'm so So sleepy. Say hey, Gigi. Mama's sunbathing.
This is the story of the grave. That would never stay closed. The legend of Julia, and it's spelled Laguerre, but we all know that's not how we say it in the South. How do we say that?
Lagree!
Lagree. Julia Lagree. When the golden beams of sunlight shine through the Spanish moss-draped trees at the Edisto Island Presbyterian Church, it's easy to think that a slow-moving shadow was just that, a shadow. But maybe it was something else. As far as ghost stories go on the island, the Presbyterian Church, or more specifically, its graveyard is home to one of the most popular haunts around. This is the story of Julia Lagree. Back in the mid-1800s, Julia Lagree was visiting family on the island. She became ill and slipped into a coma. Her family anxiously awaited the day she would wake up, but that day never came. The family physician declared the young girl dead. The child was lovingly dressed for her funeral, where loved ones would pay her one last goodbye, or so they thought. In those days, long before the deceased were treated with embalming fluids to preserve the body before burial, the ceremonial activities surrounding death were conducted at a rapid pace in order to avoid the inevitable decomposition. Poor Julia was buried on the same day of her death after loved ones had a chance to pay their respects. Her little body was taken from the church and interred in family's mausoleum. After she was placed in the crypt, the marble door was closed and securely locked, providing a sense of finality to the tragic death of the child. Julia's family went on with their lives as best as they could after suffering the loss of a child so young, and in time the pain of her death was replaced with happy memories from her life. After 15 years had gone by, another death in the family required the mausoleum to be opened. It was then that the family realized what a tragic error they had made. Julia's remains, which had so long ago been entombed, were crumpled at the foot of the mausoleum's door. She had been buried alive. It is thought that her respiratory and heart rates had dropped so precariously low that they were undetectable by the family's physician, and so he declared her dead. When she was interred that fateful day, she was merely in a coma and not dead. This led to the horrible realization that she had woken up in her own tomb next to the entombed remains of long-dead family members, where she was unable to escape and had to wait for her actual death to come and free her of the terror she had woken up to. The girl's remains were entombed once again, as were those of the relative whose death led to this grim discovery, and the door was securely closed once again. Still reeling from the horrible discovery at the mausoleum, the girl's family members visited the cemetery to pay their respects. When they did, its door was open. Thinking that the door had to have been the result of being improperly secured at the recent funeral, they shut the door again and walked away. A few weeks later, a clergyman at the church saw that the door was open and ordered it to be closed. This happened again and again and again throughout the decades. Chains and unbreakable locks were used to keep it sealed tight, but they would always break and the door would open. As little as 50 years ago, a door was put on that could only be removed by industrial heavy machinery, and that door was also opened. Little Julia must have been particularly mad at that door because it was not only open, but completely unhinged from the mausoleum. That's when everyone gave up trying to close the door. To this day, the original door is nothing more than a broken marble that sits in the grassy doorway of the tomb, and it's not there anymore. It's now gone. Now that there's no door to the J.B. Legree mausoleum, it is thought that Julia's spirit can rest, but there are still some who say that she guards the mausoleum just to make sure that nobody dare get the notion to put a door back on the very building that killed her all those years ago. Visitors head out to the church every year just to walk over to the cemetery and take a look at the mausoleum and walk inside. Some report feeling an essence around them, and others claim to have captured images on their cameras that cannot be explained. As for what Julia thinks of it, well, it seems as though she is just fine with people visiting the tomb. Just don't even think about shutting the door. And that is a true story, because we've been coming to Edisto since I was 3 years old, and we saw the doors hanging on the hinges on that mausoleum for a long time, and they finally took them off altogether. There's no door on it at all now, but now they put a gate on the mausoleum, because we used to go in and take our scary pictures, but now you can't anymore because they have a gate on it. So, and I guess the gate's still up. She doesn't mind the gate, but she can get through that.
Yeah, she can get through the gate.
She can get through the gate.
Yeah. You know why it's so dark? I cut grass every Friday. It got to the point where Lauren was telling me, she said, you know what, I cut grass. It surely ain't because I want to be tan. I don't care. Usually I burn it off.
That's the walking tour. And I don't have to if you're interested in history at all, if y'all have a history of Edisto book at your house, look at it, because Edisto's history is pretty interesting. It goes back to the...
Hello, tour guide.
But I don't know what these tunes are for. Probably just big names on Edisto.
Townsend.
Townsend's big.
Yep. Michael.
Michael's huge.
Mikel.
Yeah.
Pope.
Pope. Seabrook
Yep.
is a huge one.
Walking all over. Where's that logo?
Yep. Hello. Yeah, this one is.
Julia?
This
Where
is
you at,
Julia.
We've come to rescue you, Julia.
Hey, Kool-Aid, the nail's back. Is the gate gone?
Eddings is another big name, Eddingsville Beach. The gate is gone.
I pulled up the video we took of you standing right here in front of it with the gate last night.
Go ahead and walk in, Jerry.
See, people do creepy things in front of these little, that's kind of weird to me. Is that a pipe?
Is that a white cat?
This is Julia Legree.
Why are you looking at me?
That must be
That's
her
the mom.
mom or grandma or something. But her name's
I
not
think
on
they're on
here.
this side.
This
Right? There's scratches.
It's J.B. Legree on the outside, which is a family member. So.
Where are there scratches that you can see?
On the back of the door,
Yeah.
supposedly. This
Maybe
and
that's what I'm
over
thinking
there.
about.
Dirt daubers.
Lots of dirt daubers.
I don't know why I was thinking you could see it.
Watch out, Claire.
But I think the point to really try to keep it down. All right, y'all, y'all.
Can I see my family?
There is a pretty the teacher one. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is an interesting one, and I wish I had the brochure that had told you the story, but there were 3 nuns from...
Whoa, like the witch one.
I'll see if I can find the
They came
brochure
down
for
here
this
in
somewhere.
the
And
1800s to teach the African Americans how to read and write. So imagine, that was pretty scandalous back then. And so they were here, and they were all going with a bunch of people on the ferry to a Christmas Eve party in the very same.
So this is their house?
There was
do you not have a house?
They couldn't be buried close to anybody.
What's interesting about it is they buried them the furthest point from the church itself, and they buried them with their backs to the church.
So their stones are facing away.
It's these three right in here.
They've got some new graves in here, Uncle Greg, because these weren't here last year. These weren't here last year.
That guy hasn't died yet, but he's got his stone right. Oh.
He was not a nun, but he was with them. And then
Ellen Kempton.
Ellen Kempton, New Bedford, Massachusetts. And she was
Don't
from
tell me you want to be
Massachusetts.
cremated.
And this one here.
Oh,
They died on Christmas.
Right. They were going to a Christmas party.
1865.
Yep.
That's right, man.
And see, they were buried away from the church with their backs to the church.
Hey, come out of here.
I just did this.
I know, get out of there. What?
So maybe they moved
Yeah,
them.
she's over here. No, she's over here. She's over here.
I think they've got them. They moved them.
Claire. Right there. No, she's right here. Sour butt. It's black. The last name's Black.
Yeah, it is.
Who are you looking for, Dana?
We had a governor that was buried in this cemetery. No, Dad said no. Not in this one? I swear.
That's a new one.
Over there. It does, but it's not.
What's the green bars that keep? I don't know. Is that motion?
Battery life.
See right here?
Either volume or battery life.
That battery is a white one, I'm sure.
Ben.